Good morning. Good morning. Happy Friday. Actually, I'm not sure what day you're looking at this, but it's Friday for me, and it is a happy Friday. I am looking forward to not having to get up early to take my son to school and having some time to myself where I can just chill, relax, and focus on the things that I want to do, because I believe that we can be anything we want to be as long as we put the time and energy into it. Yes, you can be anything that you want to be. So don't feel that you can't do certain things, or certain things are out of your realm, out of your reach, and you cannot get to it. No, if you put the time and work in, you can achieve it, right? So I don't know if you're in a situation. I can tell you, when I was younger, I was told that I wouldn't amount to anything. I was told that, and I'm one of those people that like to prove people wrong. So to be honest, it actually helped me. I remember one time talking to an aunt, and she said to me that I was kind of, my cousin was going to school to be a doctor, and I was excited for him. And I said, oh, I'm going to be a nurse, and I could be his nurse. And then she looked at me and laughed and was like, do you think he'd want you to be his nurse? Ha 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 ha. You going to be a nurse for him, as if I wasn't good enough. That really hurt, because that came from a family member. That came from flesh and blood. And that's what they said to me. So it's interesting, the conversations that stick out and affect people later in life. And people don't realize that one sentence or one statement can scar someone for the rest of their life. One statement could have a significant impact on an individual. They really don't realize how some things can weigh heavy, and some things people may carry forever. In certain situations, though, it may help you to be better. But think about those situations where it didn't help those individuals be better. Think about those situations where they really felt, oh my goodness, I'm not going to amount to anything. I can't do what I want to do, or I can't achieve my goals. I can't make it. If it had that lasting impact on me, imagine if it had went the other way. Because I will be honest, I always wanted to prove her wrong. I was like, what? And there were some other comments made, and I was like, oh, not me. I am going to be successful. I am going to do my thing. So I was going to prove her wrong, and that's what I set out to do, and I did, actually. So he would be lucky if I was his nurse, and the favor would be for him, not necessarily for me. And actually, he didn't become a doctor, so that doesn't even matter anymore. But and I did become a nurse. So you see that? He didn't actually even become a doctor. Nothing's wrong. He's intelligent. He's doing what he needs to do. He chose a different career path. But she said that he actually didn't even become a doctor. I became a nurse, and I'm the one that fulfilled that goal, even though his goals changed from there. So my point in saying all of this is, sometimes our own family members may not support us. Sometimes our own family members may make us feel like we cannot do something. But don't think about that. Don't have anyone discourage you. Don't have anyone tell you that you cannot do something. If you are determined, if you have it in your heart, if it's something that you love, if it's something that you're passionate about, you most definitely can do it. Sometimes think of a business plan. Develop that. Write it down. I like to have things on paper. I do, a little mix with that. I like things computerized because I can find it easier. But there are some things that you definitely have to write down. And my goals are one of the things that I actually have to write down, because it's nice for me to be able to look at my book. I have like the Law of Attraction Planner, and I look at it, and it just reminds me on my goals and keeps me focused throughout the year as I work towards them. So with that being said, you can do anything that you want to do. Take a moment. What is it that drives you? What is it that you're passionate about? What is it that puts a smile on your face? What is it that makes you happy? What is it? Now that you've thought about that, how can you get there? What do you have to put in place to get there? Just take a moment and think about it. Start at the beginning and do it in small stages. If you think too big, sometimes it feels like it's so far away, right? but small stages. And you list those out. And yes, you can do it. So don't let anyone tell you that you can't complete your dreams. You turn those dreams into a reality. Don't let anyone tell you that you can't succeed. Don't let anyone tell you that your idea is crazy or your idea is too far-fetched, nothing will happen. That's how the best minds work. That's how creativity is born, right? You push yourself. You push yourself out of your comfort zone. If you are comfortable, you are not learning. They always say that. You never want to be comfortable. And I didn't realize that. I used to be embarrassed to go to meetings or to let people know I didn't know something. I'm no longer embarrassed. I embrace that because I am learning. I am open to learning. I am open to absorbing. I am open to wanting more. So no longer do I have any embarrassment or anything like that. So again, you focus on what you want to do and you keep working on achieving those goals. And I truly, truly, truly believe that in this country, if you set out to do something, it is possible to accomplish it. It truly is. I am not going to say it's going to happen in a week. I'm not going to say it's going to happen in a month. It's definitely not going to happen overnight. It might take a while, but you have to be persistent. You have to continue with those goals. And if you're doing something that makes you happy, and if you're doing something that brings you joy, it won't feel like it's work, so it will be okay for you, right? Like even with this that I'm doing, I love talking to people and helping people to develop themselves. I love encouraging people. I love helping others to build that confidence in themselves or to know that they have every reason to be confident and have every reason to feel like they can do something instead of saying that they can't. I look at that glass half full, not half empty. It is half full. I try to put a positive aspect on every part of my life. And when I see other people and when they tell me all the things that are going wrong, I try to focus on, well, what is going right? Those things that are going wrong, how can you change them? How can you get out of that wrong zone? What is wrong about it? Okay, you don't like the situation? Let's address this, right? That's what people need to do. So take all that negative energy out. Take all of that out. Let's focus on the positive things. Let's focus on your goals. Let's focus on the things that you want to achieve and the things that you want to do. Because I believe with the right amount of time and the right amount of energy, you'll be able to do them and you'll be able to achieve them, right? In this country, I believe anything is possible and I believe in you. You need to believe in yourself. And like I said, start with small goals. If you start small, it is more achievable. And as you do it, keep tracking that journey. Keep writing it down. Keep checking it off. Next step, next box. You can do it, okay? I believe you. Do you believe you? You do, right? You do. Say it to yourself. I can do this. I can do this. So I want to hear about this. I want to hear what plan you have. What is it that you're passionate about? What is it that you believe you want to do or you want to start up? What is it, a business adventure? Is it a YouTube blog? Whatever it is, I want to hear about it and keep me posted as you continue with it because I believe that you can do anything you set out to do. All right? Nice talking to you. Happy Friday. Have a good weekend. Have a wonderful week. And I hope you enjoyed tuning in.